Hello, good evening, my dear lovable children and respectful parents. I warmly welcome everyone to the wonderful seminar program. Wish you all a fabulous Happy New Year. Now, our little prince and princess are going to give our seminar. I hope everyone will enjoy and encourage the children till the end of the program. Thank you. Now, my child Vaishali is going to give a presentation in indirect variation unitary method. Shall we?
Hi all, I am Vaishali. Today we are going to discuss about indirect variation in unitary method. What is unitary method? Unitary method is all about finding value of a single unit from multiple units. This method is used to calculate cost, measurement and time. There are two types in unitary method, direct variation method and indirect variation method. Example, if 10 pencils cost rupees 20, then the cost of one pencil is equal to 20 rupees divided by 10, which is rupees 2. This is an example of direct variation. Now let's see what is indirect variation. When an increase in one quantity decreases the other quantity and vice versa, then the quantities are said to be in indirect variation. That is, if one quantity decreases, then the other quantity increases. If one quantity increases, then the other quantity decreases. Example, increase in speed decrease the time to travel. Now let's see a few examples in indirect variation. Problem 1. 7 men can complete a work in 52 days. In how many days will 13 men finish the same work? Solution. More men take less days to complete the work. Less men take more days to complete the work. Given 7 men can complete a work in 52 days. Number of days taken by one man to complete the work equal to number of men multiplied by number of days. That is 7 multiplied by 52. Here the days are increased as the number of men is decreased from 7 to 1. Number of days taken by 13 men to complete the work equal to 7 multiplied by 52 divided by 13 equal to 364 divided by 13. That is 28 days. Answer, 13 men can complete the work in 28 days. Here the days are decreased as the number of men is increased from 1 to 13. Let's see the other example. In an army camp, provisions were there for 500 men for 28 days. If 400 men attended the camp, then how long did the provision last? Solution, number of men decreases, then the number of days will increase. Given, army camp has provision for 500 men for 28 days. Number of days taken by one man to consume the provision equal to number of men multiplied by number of days equal to 500 multiplied by 28. Number of days taken by 400 men to consume the provisions equal to 500 multiplied by 28 divided by 400 equal to 14,000 divided by 400 equal to 35 days. Answer, the provision is enough in 35 days for 400 persons. Here the days are increased as the number of men is decreased from 500 to 400. Problem 3. 10 boys can dig a pit in 12 hours. How long will 8 boys take? Solution. Number of boys decreases and the number of hours will increase. Given 10 boys can dig a pit in 12 hours. Number of hours taken by one boy to dig the pit equal to number of boys multiplied by number of hours equal to 10 multiplied by 12. Number of hours taken by 8 boys to dig the pit equal to 10 multiplied by 12 divided by 8 equal to 120 divided by 8. Answer, 15 hours. Answer, 8 boys will take 15 hours to dig the pitch. Here the number of hours will increase as the number of boys is decreased from 10 to 8. Next, last example in indirect variation. 12 farmers harvest the crop in the field in 20 hours. How many workers will be required to do the same work in 15 hours? Solution, number of hours is decreased and the number of farmers will increase. Given 12 farmers harvest the crop in the field in 20 hours. Number of hours taken by one farmer to harvest the field equal to number of farmers multiplied by number of hours, that equal to 12 multiplied by 20. Number of farmers required to harvest the field in 15 hours equal to 12 multiplied by 20 divided by 15. That is 240 divided by 15. Answer is 16. Answer: 16 farmers are required to harvest the field in 15 hours. Here the number of farmers will be increased as the number of hours is decreased from 20 hours to 15 hours. We have seen all the examples in indirect variation. Now let's have a quiz about finding if the question is direct variation or indirect variation. First question: a labor gets rupees 980 for 14 days work. How many days should he work to get rupees 2100? Whether this question is direct or indirect, can anyone answer?
I think
Answer: amount increases, then the number of days also will be increased. So it is direct variation. Second question: 16 men can build a wall in 56 hours. How many men will be required to do the same work in 32 hours? Can anyone answer whether it is direct or indirect?
Indirect variation.
Direct
Correct.
variation.
Answer is
Direct
indirect
variation.
variation, as the number of hours is decreased and the number of men is increased. Next question: a car travels 360 kilometers in 60 liters of petrol. How much distance will it cover in 12 liters of petrol? Can anyone tell whether it is direct or indirect?
Direct.
Answer is correct. It is direct variation because the quantity of petrol is decreased and the distance is also decreased. Next question: the cost of 2 kg of onions is rupees 24. What will be the cost of 12 kg of onions? Can anyone tell? Direct or indirect?
Direct.
Direct variation.
Direct variation.
Answer: the quantity of onion is increased, the cost of onion is also increased, so it is direct variation. Last question: in a camp, there are provisions for 400 persons for 23 days. If 60 more persons join the camp, find the number of days the provision will last. Direct or indirect discussion?
Indirect variation.
Direct variation.
Indirect variation.
Indirect variation because the number of person is also increased and the number of days is decreased. It's the end of the quiz. Now let's summarize what we have learned till now. Unitary method is all about finding value of a single unit from multiple units. Two types of variation in unitary method: direct and indirect variation. Indirect variation: when one quantity increases, the other quantity will be decreased, vice versa. Thank you all for listening and hope you all understand.
I have a doubt.